Hi, hello and welcome back. Welcome to episode 16, saying it right this time because I just added the other one earlier today. It's been a while since I've recorded 2 episodes in one day, but it feels great. Here we are, in a duel with 2 known Death Eaters. I don't really know their names, but I know that they are quite well known in the universe. So yeah, 2 episodes in one day, huh? Look at me, being a professional content creator and all that. The main reason that I'm recording 2 right now is because my buddy Simon, who I normally play with in the evenings, is gone out for drinks. So I'm all alone by myself. All by myself. I can't go over to them, so what am I supposed to do? Throw that thing back at them probably. That's what I thought. Alright, and then hit him. Yeah, it's the same as the Bellatrix fight a while ago. He is going out for drinks with some buddies that he hasn't seen in a while. Some people that we used to ride our bikes together with to the how do you call the school? The high school. Yeah, I think it's just high school, right? It's always fun, you know, hanging out with people that you have not seen in a while. It's probably gonna be 4 years or something and counting for him. Because it's the same friend that's looking for jobs right now, so he has recently finished his university. And now he is hanging out again with the people that he started his high school career with together. Exciting stuff. They're actually drinking something somewhere in a bar pretty close to my house. Quite a nice one to be at. It's a nice little place. One of the main aspects that always entices me about that bar is that they provide free little snacks on the table. And it's something that you definitely don't have to do as a bar owner, but it just makes a big change, you know? It shows you that you care about your customers. Here we are, 1 down, 1 more to go. Bit of a weird battle if I may say so, but it's fine. I just lost some blue coins over there, I think, but we're still not in a mission for some reason, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Easily enough finish it off with a cake, and then that girl in the back is coming out for the surprise of her life, probably. That spell was Obliviate, so it erased their memory. And we can see that Dolores Umbridge is wearing the locket that we were actually looking for together with Dumbledore. Not exactly how we find out in the actual story, but it's all fine. So our objective now is to infiltrate the Ministry of Magic. There we are. No one will recognize them anymore. Ron's Lego character actually really looks like the one they used in the movie. Back into the Ministry of Magic we go. Nothing suspicious going on here. Long cutscenes in this year so far, goddamn. But I don't mind it. They're telling the story, so that's important. Alright, here we go. Mission time? Mission time! I especially noticed how long the cutscenes were last episode when I watched all of them twice. If you haven't seen that one, you should definitely go and check it out. It was a lot of fun. My game crashed right at the end of the mission, so that meant that I had to do the entire mission again. I did realize that when you don't care about stud collection or about the story or all of those things, this game can be completed rather quickly, I do believe. This is what we need. This is what I talked about earlier. I don't know the name anymore, but this is the kind of little thing that spooks all of these workers and it explodes into stinky little gas. I talked about it earlier when we were in the Weasley's joke shop because they sell it. I'm not gonna make it go off yet because I want to collect some studs, of course. But yeah, last episode had to do the same mission twice and I realized that a speedrun of this game would probably last like 5 minutes, which is of course an exaggeration for comedic effect, but still, if you just move along and you don't look at the scenery, you just do whatever you need to do to actually progress the story, you will be done rather quickly, I can tell you that. That also meant that doing the same mission again was not the end of the world, luckily enough, because I was not really looking forward to it. It's never something that is really, well, it's not so productive, you know. Instead, I could have been recording this episode already after that, but I didn't. I could have also just said, well, you know what, guys, we missed one mission, that's not going to be the end of the road. And then I could have just skipped it and not recorded it again, but that's not the type of YouTuber I want to be. Not that that defines what kind of YouTuber you are, of course, but I want you guys to experience the complete story with me, of course. I don't think we can do anything with this because only Hermione has a book, so then the last thing we can do right now is just get that throw on the road. It's gonna move over here to here, and then we have to do it again. Oh, it deploys all the little ones. They're gonna explode. Alright. Doesn't look quite as cool as in the movie, but I guess that would be hard. You still get the gist of it though. It's not a fun environment to work in when there's constant loud noise and also a bad smell. Kind of exactly the environment I work in, really. The smell at the dishwashing station is not the worst in the world, but there are more pleasant things to smell for sure. There's only one thing that really smells, and that's when my boss has to make some kind of fish soup or something, because then a bunch of, well, fish remains, the things that are even too nasty to go into a fish soup, they end up at my station, and that can smell quite disturbingly bad sometimes. For the rest, the smells in the kitchen at our workplace are generally fine, which is of course what you hope and what you expect from a kitchen, because if the smells in the kitchen are really, really disgusting, then something might be wrong. I wonder why this guy with the guitar is here. We can't seem to do anything with him yet. Not too far in our progress bar yet, but it's actually the blue and purple coins that matter almost exclusively. The silver and gold coins do almost nothing most of the time. That's gonna activate the statue, and now we have whatever he dropped. That eye that you see in the top of the door there, that is actually Mad-Eye Moody's eye, so I guess he did die in the story then, because otherwise I don't think Dolores would get that eye, but they just don't emphasize it too much. Little kids that don't know about the story will of course not know that that is the eye of Mad-Eye Moody, so they don't need to explain that he died really. And right now, as you can see by pink everything, we are in Dolores Umbridge's office. I wonder how you guys are doing, you know? Did you just watch the previous episode? Or maybe there's been a couple of days in between for you. For me, as I said, it was just earlier today. That's one of the crazy aspects of YouTube content creation, I feel like. There could be things that happen the same day in my life, but you can watch them months or even years apart if you would really want to. And it can be the other way around as well. I could upload videos in the span of an entire year, but you could watch both of them in the same day. Unlock this closet right here. Let's see what it contains. No idea where Ron got that cat, but Harry did have the right idea. Umbridge is of course keeping that amulet at her person at all times. On her person at all times is the correct pronunciation. Well, not even pronunciation, that's also a mistake. The correct grammatical form, I think. It's quite important for me to talk English pretty well on this channel. I really want to get things right, but you have probably already noticed this by me constantly correcting myself in the middle of my sentence when I get something even slightly wrong. That is mainly to distinguish myself from some other people that I know on YouTube. Again, I'm not gonna name any names, but it's the same person as the one that I fired shots at last time. Even though he has been doing YouTube for like probably probably more than 5 years. Yeah, probably. Almost full time, or he wants to do it full time at least. He still makes a lot of mistakes in English. I definitely do too. I'm not perfect. That's not what I'm getting at. But with him, it's so often that it really kind of diminishes your enjoyment of the video even a little bit. And it's sad. It's a shame. But yeah, I definitely want to emphasize that I make a bunch of mistakes as well, probably still, even though I try pretty hard. I try pretty hard and I get pretty far, but in the end, it doesn't pretty really ever matter, you know? One respect point, because that's a very easy reference. Respect points, of course, being the currency I give out to my viewers whenever I make a reference to something they might not know or they might know. You are welcome, Mr. Guardman. Mr. Guardman. Guard the prison. Mom, 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 mom. Make sure that no one never gets out. Mom, 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 mom. I really hope they're gonna hit us up with a bunch of blue and purple coins like they did in the previous missions, because otherwise I don't see how we're gonna be able to achieve the true wizard on this one. That's exactly what I'm talking about. In the last episode, I also talked about adding some more variety to my channel, and I actually said that I wanted to do it once this game was finished, but when I was actually thinking about it the rest of the day, I thought, like, why would I wait for this game to be finished and not just start introducing variety right away, right now? So it's definitely what's gonna be happening. For now, this is of course Lego Harry Potter again, but I will definitely think about what else I want to play and record and upload something else to my channel as well. It really struck a nerve with me, you know, it really resonated with me. The idea that if you don't like Lego games, if you don't like kids games, if you don't like Harry Potter games, all those different categories of things that you can dislike, there's just nothing on my channel for you to watch right now. Sure, you can watch my 2 Magic the Gathering videos, but they are not gonna keep you entertained for that long, I think, either, right? And then there's also the videos about psychology, which might be a bit interesting to you, but still, I really want to diversify things a bit, you know, so that I can reach the broadest audience that's possible. And there we go, we fixed the elevator, so now we can get out of here and go down to the courtroom where Dolores is hiding. There's someone stuck in here. That's probably going to be the student in peril. And there's also an obtainable character, but we don't have any dark magic to destroy that lock, of course. So let's just head down. Here we are in the courtroom. A lot of dementors floating up there. That locket is a bit too large for her neck, I think. Alright, straight into battle. So our cover is blown right now because Harry got angry at Dolores Umbridge. Saying just Dolores feels a bit weird. That's the same as calling Voldemort just Tom or something. Which is something Harry does at the end of the story, but then it's fitting. Ah, I knew it. Let's check the other side as well. No, this one doesn't have any hidden coins, sadly enough. Alright, what are we doing? We're fighting Dolores. She's gonna throw some objects at us, probably. And the purple object is the one we can throw back, of course. Purple always indicating that we can cast some Wingardium Leviosa. Hermione, you might be able to help us a little bit instead of still being in your cover. Look at her up there. She's still pretending to be that woman. But we could use some proficient wizards right now, or well, witches in this case, to help us out down here on the battlegrounds. 4 objects this time around. Those are the first 3, I suppose. As expected, and as always, an easy boss fight. Apparently I need to aim that a bit better, I guess. Not so easy after all. The woman on the stands right here, the woman being interrogated by the court, is actually the wife of the person that Ron is impersonating. There we go. I believe her name is Mary. Oh, here we are. This guy is just one of Voldemort's goons, I guess. I don't really know him by name, but I know that he is quite an important person. They could have diversified the dueling mechanic a little bit more, maybe, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. As we talked about many times before, keep it simple. That can also be very efficient. If I would go on with recording 2 episodes a day, we would finish this game in no time, I suppose. That's not really what I want to do either. I still want to enjoy my time here and enjoy playing the game, of course, so take it a bit easy, but finishing it soon would be great as well, because then I could diversify my content even more, play a bunch of different games, and then we would have another finished game in the books. Just quite an achievement in itself. So far, our finished games just consist of, well, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, the Evil and the Good campaign, and also a story about my uncle. And I believe that those might be the only 2 games that I've actually finished completely on my channel, right? That is, of course, also due to the fact that I played a lot of games that don't really have a linear story that ends in a certain point, like Minecraft and Hearthstone, for example. But still. Got the locket. Now Hermione all of a sudden is able to help us. But the Dementors are on the loose. Easy enough. In the movie it was a bit closer, but that's fine. Maybe they will get released while we're walking down this hallway. I told you, I'm getting to know the Lego games a bit, you know? I know what their vibe is. Come on, we got this. Mary, you stupid bitch, I'm divorcing you if you don't move along right now. I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't mean it that way. Let's go. We did it, guys. Well, we don't need to pick up the rest then. Awesome. True wizard achieved, even with all these blue and purple coins still remaining for us. Here we are. Gonna be the end of the mission as well. A nice little stag for Harry's Expecto Patronum. And then we're out of there. Bro, he has clearly changed back into Ron already. There we go. What we saw there in the end was Ron's arm getting badly hurt. Quite a vicious scene in the movie. Ron's arm really does look bad. True Wizard achieved. Did not save the student in peril, of course, because we needed the Dark Wizard for that. But in the end, quite a fun little mission. Let's check the cutscene.
Huh?
Thanks a lot for watching. What we saw there in the final cutscene was us getting to a bit of a remote safe location. Look at this view actually. Nice job, Hermione, you picked something pretty. You might even call it cozy even though the entire world is in danger. We saw that they tried to destroy the Horcrux by just using some magic spells like Reducto and things they know that entice destruction normally, but something as dark as this object right here is gonna need a lot more than that. The next objective is just looking for the other Horcruxes and also for a way to destroy them. What we also saw was when Ron picked up the Horcrux, his demeanor changed completely, and that's something that we will encounter a lot more in the future as well. It's a bit like the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. You can definitely see that the movie creators took a lot of aspects from that when thinking about what aspects the Horcrux should entail. That's it for me for now. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope to see you in episode 17 as well. Bye bye.